Tim Duncan and the Spurs have won 4 of their last 5 closeout games and have another one tonight coming up top of the hour on ESPN. Let's go courtside to Stephen A. Smith with a player who knows about closeout games against the Spurs, the newest member of our Fab Five, Jalen Rose. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Dan. Jalen Rose of the Phoenix Suns. We're sitting out here watching Tim Duncan shoot around and everything like that. Playing the San Antonio Spurs, particularly in a closeout game situation where they're about to close somebody out and win this series, what makes them so difficult to beat under those circumstances?
What makes the San Antonio Spurs a tough team to beat is they're a cerebral team. They play for the neck up. They don't lose their concentration. They don't lose their focus. They don't lose their discipline. And, oh, by the way, they have Tim Duncan. They have Manu Ginobili. They have Tony Parker. And they have their coach, Greg Popovich.
So how do you offset that? I mean, going into a game against them in a closeout situation, how do you try to offset that?
You want to disturb their rhythm. They're a rhythm offensive team. They're a rhythm defensive team. If you allow them to set their defense across half court, it's going to be very tough to score. You got to clean the backboard. You got to try to get transition baskets and try to keep this crowd out of the game.
If anybody can do that, it would seem to be Darren Williams. He's been absolutely spectacular in this series. Even though he was averaging like 30.3 points in the first 3 games of the season, had a spectacular game the other night, despite being saddled with the flu and everything like that. What has made him so effective against this particular San Antonio Spurs team?
First off, what makes Darren Williams effective is how they use him. The Utah Jazz like to use a passing game offense. They like to use a pick and roll offense, and they like to get him in transition to free him up. You can't always find where he is with the ball. They don't just run pick and roll. They don't just use one thing with him. Also, he has size, he has strength, he has versatility. He can shoot the 3. He's the leader of the team. He's playing with tremendous confidence, and he's a bad matchup. He's too fast and too quick for Bruce Bowen. Yet he's too big and too strong for Tony Parker.
Anything specifically, real quickly, anything specifically he has as an advantage that Steve Nash, your teammate, may not have had in their series against the San Antonio Spurs?
Well, obviously Steve is a 2-time MVP, but Darren Williams has youth, he has strength, he has size, and he has the 3-point ability. They both are great point guards, and I think Darren Williams is the point guard of the future.
Appreciate the education. Back upstairs to you, Dan.
All right, Stephen. Jalen, thank you.